There are facts about everything. Come learn with me. I'll tell you facts that you don't know. Zach Facts.
Hey everybody, I'm Zach. Welcome to another episode of Zach Facts. Have you ever wondered why, whenever a cat poops in its litter box, it kicks litter everywhere? Well, animal behavior, be it solitary or social, fixed or variable, is based on physiological systems and processes. And individual behavior is an action carried out by muscles under control of the nervous system in response to a stimulus. Now, behavior is an essential part of acquiring nutrients for digestion, finding a partner for sexual reproduction. In short, all of animal physiology contributes to behavior, and animal behavior influences all of physiology. Most people know the main three kinds of bees: worker bees, drone bees, and queen bees. There's actually a fourth kind of bee that can mate with up to 100 different bees during its entire life. These bees are known as whores. You got zacked! So let's start with the basics. Animal signals and communication. Now, a stimulus is transmitted from one animal to another. It's called a signal. Alright, the transmission and reception of signals constitute animal communication, an essential element of interaction between individuals. Now, they use this because, as you may have heard, dogs aren't good at talking. A prime example of animal communication is the symbolic language of the European honeybee. In some countries, honey is considered as valuable as gold. In all countries, honey is bee shit. Methodological recordings of bee movements enabled scientists to decipher a dance language that returning foragers used to inform other bees about where the food is, how far it is, and how sweet those little flowers are. A returning bee quickly becomes the center of attention for other bees, called followers, or groupies. If the food source is close to the hive, less than about 50 meters away, then the returning bee moves in tight circles while waggling its abdomen from side to side. This behavior, called the round dance, motivates follower bees to leave the hive and search for nearby food. So go honey, get your birthday, it's the bee time. Now, when the food source is further from the hive, the bees perform what's called the waggle dance. Now, this is distinctly different from the round dance, as there's much more waggling involved. This dance communicates to the followers both the direction and the distance of the food source relative to the hive. Every honey dance now. For many behaviors, such as the example of the honeybee dance, nearly all the individuals in the population exhibit virtually the same behavior, despite internal and environmental differences during development and throughout life. It's a sad fact that bee boyfriends cannot use the excuse, "I don't dance, honey." Bee stingers are actually composed of thousands of microscopic daggers. Behavior that is developmentally fixed is known as innate behavior. In other cases, behavior is variable depending on the experience of an individual animal. One of the most powerful ways that environmental conditions can influence behavior is through learning. Now, this is the modification of behavior based on specific experiences that a single animal may encounter. Using advanced high-definition microphones, scientists have recently discovered that all bees sound like Jerry Seinfeld. There was a maze test that researchers used on our go-to animal example, the honeybee, that tested whether honeybees can distinguish same from different. The bees were trained in a color maze. One group was rewarded for choosing the same color opening in the maze as the stimulus opening. The bees were also tested in a pattern maze. If previously rewarded for choosing the same color, bees most often chose the pattern opening that was oriented the same way as the stimulus. It was concluded that bees were able to learn same from different. Despite the popular saying that old ladies tell sad kids, bees don't have knees, and they have to walk around rigid-legged. That's why they're known as frankenbugs. the learning an animal is able to do establishes specific links between experience and behavior in animals. The basics of animal behavior are comprised of what is innate or unlearned, that is to say, the set of skills and behaviors an animal is born with, and what an animal can learn through the environment and through his experience. Until next time, stay fact. You got the facts on it. You got all the facts.
Brought to you in part by UAH Biology, where learning matters, and animals and stuff.
That bee dance. You gotta waggle it. Food's over there. Oreos.